channel. For those who's new here, my name is Shafar, and for those who's been here for a while, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about faith and how faith can get you every single thing that you want. You have to excuse my background, excuse the little junkiness over here, and my TV is going in the background, so if you hear something in the video, it's just my TV. So I have my notes over here to keep me in check and in line, making sure I'm not skipping anything, because y'all need all the tea, you need all the ingredients to make this work. Okay, so basically faith is something that you cannot buy. It is nothing physical. It's more of a spiritual thing. It's a more of believing. You have to believe without physically can touch it, without physically seeing it. It's something that you got to have within you. So no, you can't go to the store and be like, well, can I have some faith? This girl said if I have faith I can get anything, everything I want, so I need it. It's something you can't pay for. Like, it's something you got to have, and you can achieve this by one, getting your life right with God, reading your Bible, and having some type of I wouldn't say discipline, but I would definitely advise you to get your life right and give it to God. Now, this channel, I do speak a lot about sonography and my life with sonography, but I also said in some of my other videos, if you watch that I'm a spiritual person, and so this part is something that you'll get on this channel. So please don't put hate comments down there. If this is not what you like, you don't have to watch this video. You can go to my sonography videos, but I'm just saying I am a spiritual person. So with that being said, we're gonna get right on in this video. Okay, so basically faith is just one ingredient you need, but you also have to put in the work, and that refers back to, make sure I'm correct, James 2:26, and how faith without work is dead. You have to still put in the work. You have to still go out there and do what you need to do for it to happen. You can't just rely just solely on faith. That's what I was saying. It's not the only ingredient, but it's definitely the key ingredient to getting the things that you want and achieving the things that you want in your life. So with that being said, I'm gonna give you an example. Let's just say you want to be an influential YouTuber, but you're not making content. So like I said, that goes hand in hand to faith. You can't believe that you're gonna be this big influential YouTuber, but you're not making the videos and putting it out there for people, to listen or see you. Also, let's just say losing weight. If losing weight is on your goal, if you want to lose weight, you can believe all day long, well, I'ma lose. I do have a ring light, so with this glare you seeing, it's just a ring light. But you can have goals all day long to lose weight, but if you don't, put in the work with diet or exercise, you're gonna be your same weight, or you may even get bigger. Like, you have to put in the work. Whatever you want, whatever you asking God for, or whatever you want to achieve, make sure you don't think that it's just solely on faith, and it's not. You still got to do what you have to do. You got to do your part and meet God halfway. Don't think you just gonna run the whole race for you. No, you got to meet him halfway. With that being said, if I feel like personally you should have some type of prayer routine going on with yourself too, because let's just say I say, well, I want to move to Houston next year, and so I'm putting in the hours at work, I'm saving up my money or whatever. I'm going to Houston, flying to Houston, and looking at properties and stuff like that, and I'm getting my money straight. I'm trying to contact jobs and stuff like that, but then eventually when time comes, it may happen where I haven't moved. I got the money and stuff like that, but I haven't moved to Houston. And there's always something going on, where it's something being delayed or something just not going right. Why? If you would have prayed maybe God didn't want you to move to Houston. Maybe it was something somewhere else God wanted you to move. So that's why I say prayer and putting in the work, but also having faith and putting in the work is great. But also you should pray, because our ways is not his ways and our thoughts is not his thoughts. He may didn't want you to move to Houston. He maybe wanted you to move to Arizona, or he maybe wanted you to move to New York. We don't know. So with that being said, making sure you spend time with God and knowing, letting him guide you. Not just, well, I'm going to do this, I got my faith and I'm putting in the work, let me do this. You got to make sure it's what God wants for you, because if it's not, I can 100% guarantee you it's not going to happen. I can guarantee you. So yeah, making sure you pray and you have faith. Also, I would say be intentional about the things that you do. Also, excuse me, I'm not winking at y'all, I'm not flirting with y'all. Someone's in my eye. But anyway, be intentional with what you do, and making your intentions be known to God, because at the end of the day, He had the last say. So if that won't for you, it ain't gonna be for you. That could be anything: job, house, a person, anything. So making sure you pray is another key. Okay. And this goes along with letting your intentions be known to God and making sure you pray to make sure what you want and what He wants is aligned. Sometimes we may be dreaming too small, and that's something that you don't want to do, because you may be asking God for an apartment and He trying to bless you with a house, and you keep talking about this apartment, and let alone you not even knowing that He really wants you to be a homeowner. Also the car, you may be praying for another car, and you going on a dealership for a pre-owned Toyota, and He wants you to have a brand new Mercedes Benz. That's why I say you got to pray and ask God what He wants, because we may be thinking too small, because everybody knows ain't nothing impossible with Him. So with that being said, make sure you pray and making sure that's what He wants as well, because He will guide you and He'll lead you. He will show you things if you walk with Him. So, and I also read something on Facebook one time. I was scrolling, and it was saying that prayer must not be an emergency contact. And if that ain't the truth, because usually we'll pray when something has already gone bad, or when something isn't going right in our life that instant, when the truth of the matter is we should have been praying before it even happened. And now you got to work your way up out of this, and now you just now starting to pray. I'm not saying just because you pray right then and right there, it's not going to fix itself, or it's going to be a faster process than if you would have been praying before. But the thing is, we make time and make room for everything else. We can scroll on TikTok all day long and be laughing at jokes and stuff that's really not as useful as if we was praying to Him and getting guidance and guidance, or just getting a word from Him and just spending time with Him. We can scroll on Instagram, liking people's photos, and posting photos, taking pictures, posting photos, and really and truly, we ain't even spoke to God all day long. We ain't even spoke to God all week. We ain't talked to Him about how they been. We wonder why things happen in our lives and why things are going the way it's going. But when the last time you really spoke to God without it being, oh God, help me through this, or help me escape this, or get me out of this? When have you spoke to God other than trying to make Him move, basically, right then, because you in trouble right then? You done got yourself into something and you need Him right now. Because a lot of us don't, like I said, use Him as emergency contact. And although He's understanding and knows people ain't perfect, we do stuff that we want to do in our own timing, and it don't include Him. He is a jealous God. So with that being said, make sure you spend time with Him. Spend time with Him just as much as you spend time on your phone, or in your boyfriend face, or just doing any other thing that you want to do. And I know you may be asking, how much faith do I need? Like, I never done this before. I'm new to this. How much faith do I need? I wish I can show you, and hopefully I can put a picture somewhere up here or down here. But the amount of faith that you need is the faith of a mustard seed. Faith the size of a mustard seed. And if you don't know that, that's itty bitty. Like that mustard seed is itty bitty. Look it up. Mustard seed. Like mustard. The mustard you put on a hot dog or something. And seed as in you planting something. The seed. Yeah. And you will see that's the amount of faith that you need. That much now. That much. For things to happen for you, things to move. Like, you don't need a lot of faith. You don't need, a lot of faith. Just know you don't need a lot of faith. Mustard seed, if you know what a mustard seed is, you know. You already know. But if you don't, look it up. And you'll see that's how much faith you need for something to happen for you. Faith can lead you places that you never thought you would be able to go. I'm not just saying faith, because we ain't just gonna place faith with God now, because really it's God, but it's the faith you have in Him for Him to do what He needs to do. Basically, that's really what that is. It's like, I believe in God, so me believing in God, I have faith that He's gonna do what He need to do. That's practically all this is. Practice all this is. So with that being said, there are going to be people around you that don't believe what you believe, can't see what you see. Oh, I'm gonna be a homeowner. Oh, I'm gonna go to school to be a doctor. Oh, I'm gonna move to another country. I'm gonna move to another city, and they be looking like no, you're not. No, you're not. You can't do that. And that's when faith come in. That's when faith come in, because at the end of the day, you want to do this, and you can't make no one else want this other than yourself. You can make a whole presentation and present it in front of them. It's like, this is what we're gonna do, this is how we're gonna do it, I just need this much, and they still won't believe it. It's fine, because if it was their vision, God would have gave it to them, but it's your vision. So no matter what nobody say, I don't care if it's your husband, if it's your dad, your mama, your cousin, your step aunt, hey, it don't matter who it is, your dog. The vision came to you and to you only. I ain't gonna say only you, because somebody else probably got the same vision as you, but it came to you and come to you. So no matter what they say or what they don't believe gonna happen or can happen for you, if you believe it and put in the work and pray for it, it will happen. It will happen. It will happen. Because God gave you the vision, not them, but He gave you. And with your vision, you're gonna have to keep the faith. And that's the hard part, because we praying and asking for these things, and we keeping the faith, and we putting in the work, and we just don't see when it's gonna come. We don't know when it's gonna happen, when things will turn around, when doors gonna be open. But you got to keep the faith. And I would say, us being as human as we are, we get doubtful and we get frustrated and we get impatient about things. But I would say to make yourself a vision board, so you can see these things, so you won't lose the faith. Or when you get doubtful, you can look at that vision board and be like, oh, I need to put in the work. Let me go harder for it. Let me keep believing. It's gonna happen. It'll it'll basically give you that reassurance to keep pushing. I'll show you mine. This is like one of 1,000 of my vision boards. I ain't gonna put it in this camera too long, but you get it. You get the picture. And that's basically, this is like a 1 year vision board. Like, I did it a few months ago, and I'm gonna see how far I get up until next year around that same time. So basically, that's like dealing with my schooling. I'm in sonography school, so it's dealing with my schooling. It's dealing with my health, me losing weight. I got where I want to stay, stuff like that, like maybe a home or maybe an apartment you can put up there, how you want to dress. I was telling you in my other videos that God has been dealing with me about being more modest, covering up, you know, not being I don't know how to explain it, but basically not seeking attention from the world, basically. Not saying I'm gonna be, you know, in hoodies and long jeans and boots, you know. I'm not gonna be in all that, but I am gonna dress more modest. So maybe you can put something like that up there if God's been telling you about that, or just anything. Maybe you like traveling, you want to travel somewhere, or maybe in your career and you want to retire, maybe putting something on your vision board about retirement. Or if you want to buy a home, maybe putting your home up there, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, that's how I keep up the faith. I know half of these things on my vision board I do not even have yet, but I'm still keeping the faith. And times I get discouraged about it, I come back to my vision board, and that gives me even more energy to go harder for it, you know. So with that being said, like I was telling y'all, just because someone else don't see your vision and don't believe in your vision, you know, it's fine. I mean, it's literally fine. It's because it's your vision. You see this stuff. You believe in it for this stuff. You know, you putting in the work for this stuff. Not them. If so, they would have been doing the same thing you're doing. But since you see it, don't be discouraged just because nobody else sees it. You know, that's fine. You know, but long as, like I said, long as you have the faith and you pray and you keep putting in the work, you're gonna have every single thing that you want. And that's a promise. Like that's a promise. That's a promise. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to add anything, make sure y'all comment that down below, because y'all can definitely help me out. Some things I may have missed, or some things y'all may believe that would have fit right into this video. Make sure y'all put it down. You know, y'all can interact with each other. You know, some stuff I may have missed, or I may just not know that y'all can help me out with. But I'll see y'all in the next video.